Hello, folks. Welcome back. I am the Ridiculous Monogington, and tonight we're going to Rannoch. We look forward to it. Tonight, probably a lot of people die. Unless I'm really lucky and I didn't screw up anywhere. I mean, obviously. Naturally. So, here's hoping this goes well. If not, well, it was a fun stream. It was a fun set of streams. Goodbye, everybody. But, yeah. I don't have much to say. I am still kind of half awake. Mentally. And physically. You're once again prepared to be very not ready. Hopefully I am very ready so that you don't have to be. That said, I am kind of awake. I'm prepared to do my best, really. That is okay. Your body is, superfluous. You can, like... You can just sort of tuck that thing over somewhere, and... All I ask is your mind. One thing that came up, though, in conversation with someone else... is, you don't really need an ideal outcome to play through the Mass Effect games. Like, obviously I'm going for all the most ideal outcomes. I'm doing my best to push for all of the best stuff. But remember that I've played this game several times. I've played these games many times over. You can actively be a complete failure of a Shepard. You can fuck up all the time. You can deliberately sacrifice people for the cause. You can just be a jackal about everything. And you'll still get through. You'll still get through the game. So long as you know, actively put some effort towards saving the galaxy, you are an acceptable Commander Shepard. And, really, getting the best outcome on everything is practically a series of Easter eggs stacked inside each other and thrown at the wall. You can manage to actually not get through. That is true. But you gotta work at it. Like, in order to die, you gotta make sure nobody is left alive. And that is a challenge run by itself. Like, 0% completion. Well, no, and for some of them, you actually have to, like, hit completion and get it deliberately as wrong as possible. Anyway. Shockwave becomes the main character. Oh, gosh. Somebody's written that fanfic, I'm sure. I can't actually imagine that. Even better, Shepard dies and, Dr. Mitchell becomes the next Chocolate. You know, the emergency backup doctor. Let's leave the galaxy in the hands of the French lady. You have 25 seconds. Conrad Werner becomes the new Shepard. Yeah. Now this one I like. Except that, like... Wow.
Are you still sitting here?
Yes.
Let's go, you guys!
I think it would be really interesting to have Conrad accidentally stumble into, like, a major world-ending Cerberus plot and have to foil it by himself with, like, no other backup, and nobody believes him in the end. It would be, like, the greatest story never told. Conrad Werner edition. Alright, let's get you folks down here, and let me see if I can get the game up and running. Like Inspector Gadget, a little bit, except he would know what he's doing. Like, he would have some level of competency, I suppose, although that may not be Conrad Werner. In that case, he may have competency in other things. Remember, he is like a xenobiologist with an expert of dark matter. Alright. This is loading, I believe. It is stuck on preparing game. Why is it stuck on preparing game? Competency, because he'll be spilling tea. I don't have anything to add to that. Okay, the EA launcher is being kind of fucky again, so at some point I'm pretty sure the game is gonna... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, alright, good. Oob. Now, I promised you folks a codex entry, which we're going to have a look at. Let's see. The Miracle at Paladin. Dark matter and dark energy are two different things. Dark matter is something, we don't know what it is. Whereas dark energy is the stuff making space explode. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Report as follows. The forceful combination of Primarch Victus and Erdnot Rex meant the planning to recapture Paladin was argumentative and occasionally confrontational. However, the final plan was both audacious and cunning. The details were kept in absolute secrecy, even from a first-grade Alliance command, who were committing an N7 task group to the operation. Victus and Rex also leaked this information, showing a plan that looked similar to earlier Turian tactics, furthering the ploy. The Turian dreadnought Indomitable exited FTL near Menag, feigning a drive core problem. Several Reaper ships were convinced by the Indomitable's display, and the remaining Turian fleet was signaled through the relay to attack. Elements of the N7 Special Operations Group, working with Turian Black Watch and Krogan commandos, initiated raids on the surface to supply the Turian resistance with fission-based explosives. The Reapers, believing the Turian resistance to be crumbling, essentially left their front door open by offering to negotiate peace with the Turian leadership. The Turian resistance leaders exploited this opportunity and entered the indoctrination superstructure armed with the fission bombs. In a series of timed explosions, these bombs were remotely detonated, allowing the single greatest victory against the Reapers to date. The resulting explosions destroyed a dozen capital ships, 8 destroyers, and over 20 processing ships. Unfortunately, high civilian casualties were unavoidable, making the victory bittersweet. Krogan shock troops landed to a limited resistance. After having been confined on transport ships, they were eager for battle and slaughtered the Reaper ground forces with a brutality unseen since the Rachni Wars. The Coalition quickly regained control over most of Paladin and began evacuating the remaining population and relieving exhausted troops that had been fighting for months. The Coalition's control was not to last long, however, and the miracle of their assumed victory halted. The Reapers inevitably realized their precarious situation and responded in force, sending its fleet through the relay from Tartarus. They forced the Turian fleets to retreat and deployed fresh walls to Paladin, challenging the Krogan lines. Initially, the Krogan continued to hold their own, but without the benefit of Turian air support, their losses mounted. Civilian evacuations continued, albeit more frantically, and several transport shells were shot down. The Turian fleet's situation has become increasingly desperate, with the Krogan completely reliant on Turian shuttles weaving through Reaper fire to provide supply drops, and quickly losing its effectiveness. Rex refused to withdraw his troops despite mounting losses. With the Turian fleets only able to provide limited support, the tide is turning, and looking more as if another miracle will be needed. There is a lengthy fanfic about this, also called The Miracle at Balaban, which, basically reads like a war documentary. It's a lot of fun. It's on an archive of our own. Well, it's a lot of fun if, you know, you enjoy war documentaries. Alright. We are headed to Rannoch. I think the first thing we're gonna do is save the Admiral. It seems like the best idea to start with. Then we'll take care of that guest communications hub. Alright, who's coming? Mass Effect 3 war documentary sounds like your jam. Well, good. Alright, who's coming? The randomizer says James and Tali. Alright. Tali gets a couple of different outfits. And, let's go with James in the basics. I'm gonna keep the Phoenix armor. Well, no, you know what? I'm not. We are gonna wear, I think we're just gonna wear this. I'm going for the... Ooh, no. I kinda like the domino armor here. Yeah, the... Maybe not pink, though. Well... Let's go with blue and lighter blue. Yeah, that'll work for me. Alright, I don't think we really need the arc pistol. I am curious about what's new up here. Alright, the javelin. I kinda want to try out the harpoon gun. I'm sorry, I gotta try out the harpoon gun. Can we, harpoon gun with a thermal scope, because I want to see if we can shoot through walls. Increase damage and the smart choke. And James keeps the particle rifle, and it doesn't matter what else he gets. I could now be using cryo ammo if I wanted to, but I'm going with double pull. Because I just love pulling people around. And, high impact radius shockwave. I forgot to upgrade my team.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zan. Have you reached Selchorus' escape pod?
Not yet. What's your status?
The civilian fleet has taken significant losses since Selchorus sacrificed his ship to destroy a Geth ground cannon. Searching for their lost admiral is the only thing keeping the captains from panicking.
What makes finding the Admiral a priority?
Despite opposing the invasion, he did an admirable job protecting our civilian ships. Without him, some of our non-combatants are planning to leave the flotilla. Picture the consequences, if you will.
They've lost a leader in a war they didn't want.
Their wants are immaterial. We are committed. Even Zalcoris understood the civilian fleet's importance. The invasion would be stalled without a supply chain, after all.
I'll do what I can. Keep your civilians safe.
I make no promises. My own ships must be coordinated for our final strike on Rannoch.
I'm getting some static.
It appears Zalcoris crashed within range of a Geth jamming tower. You must disable it. Contact him. Be sure to proceed with caution.
Zen? Admiral Zen!
It's been a long time since Admiral Chorus left the spaceship. Let's hope he's all right.
We'll see in a minute. Take us into the tower.
Ah.
We're taking fire.
Yeah. That's noticeable. That's a good maneuver, Steve.
Aircraft guns beside the jamming tower.
We'll have to disable them on foot. Once the guns are gone, you take out the tower.
Right, Commander. Setting you down here.
My people have been in exile for centuries. To be standing here in the land of my ancestors?
It's, it honestly kind of looks like Nevada. I gotta be real with you. Yeah, I want to try out the harpoon gun. My flaming, exploding harpoon
Jamming
gun.
towers, anti-aircraft guns, rockets. Geth must have been building up an army for a while.
They've had 3 centuries alone down here.
Then I guess we're lucky they're not all wearing nukes for backpacks.
Yeah, thanks for that image, James. What a fun mental image that is. Okay, this rules. Okay, this rules. What's up, Tally?
They came so far.
We need to radio Zalcoris if we're gonna find him. Let's get to that jamming tower.
You okay, Commander?
I'm okay. Watch out for more mines.
I stepped directly on a mine. I am briefly on fire. My shields barely even flickered.
Geth below us.
I kind of wonder how thermal clips are, if we've loaded this gun with harpoons. I don't know, never mind. If only it's synthesizing harpoons out of stuff. Oh, I can charge people with it, and then... Otis anti-synthetic rifle. You know what? Yeah. The harpoon gun is really cool. Let's check out the anti-synthetic rifle. Oh wait, that's just my shotgun. Oh, this thing looks ridiculous. The arc pistol as an assault rifle. Neat.
AA guns ahead.
Stop shooting me. Now then, where? Aha. I keep getting hit with rockets. I'm not really enthused about that. The Geth Spitfire. Oh boy, that's a Geth chain gun.
Let's go shut that AA gun off.
Right.
One of us needs to take those AA guns offline.
So we could have the extremely technically minded person do it, or we can be a smartass.
James, get on it.
Tech's not my specialty, but I'll pull a few wires, see what comes out. Heads up! Get!
That's why James is great. Except he's not really maintaining. He's, sort of anti-maintaining, if there's a word for that. This doesn't seem to be, doing anything against. Yeah, you know what? Nah. Let's fall back on what we do best. There we go.
Good. Now let's shut down the two by the tower.
I personally would just say that James is kicking it old school. But I would say that, and that's why I cannot be allowed to say things. Yeah, that alien looks pretty down. Whatever you kicked, kick it again. Fuck! Okay. You know, I saw a trip mine on the ground, and I thought, oh cool, I don't have one of those yet. Let's go pick it up. You hacked the power cable until it snapped. Honestly, I like the idea of hacking with James Vega.
You heard my message. Send out a distress call.
Radios are down. You a soldier?
Maintenance. Dorn hats. I clean engine parts.
This place is filled with Geth. You should have hidden.
I thought I could buy the other civilians time. Fight some Geth. There were so many. First time I've even held a gun.
Don't move. We've got Metagel.
Oh, I've lost too much blood. Go. Look for the Admiral. Destroy that jamming tower. And you can radio him.
We'll find him, Dorn. I promise.
Please. Listen. The civilian fleet didn't want this war. If there's even a chance that Admiral Chorus can get us out alive, and my son, tell him, tell Jonah that his father made it to the Homeworld.
We will. Rest well, Dornhast Vasranok.
Let's get to that tower.
Vasaranok. Obviously, Quarians are really big on symbolic name changes. I think the Rieger Carbine is the, oh, this counts as a shotgun? Holy shit, okay. I want to try this. They're real believers in symbolic name changes. I want to try this Rieger Carbine thing out. I probably should not have gone with both of these weapons. But let's have fun, make mistakes. The first rule of war is to, you know, relax and be yourself. 2 AA guns. Okay. Okay. Important safety tip. It's a good idea to fire your guns a couple of times to know what they do. Yeah, like, it's like a flamethrower. Okay. You hold down that button, you don't just push it. It's a good idea to fire your guns a couple of times to know what they do before you charge into a situation. Let's try this way. Can I apply fire ammo to the carbine? That is a thought. You know what? Let's find out. Yes. Let's find out. Oh, ow.
Let's go shut that AA gun off.
Oh. Okay. Yes. Oh, it's another guest Spitfire. I get to keep this one, but I'll just continue on.
Who do you want on the gun?
You're on it, James.
If you say so.
Kick it. Da, 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 da. Make the beats go harder.
The turret looks open for business, Commander.
Okay.
More gas! Keep shooting. Something just open.
Ellie, duck, please.
Guns offline, Commander.
Let's get the last one.
Cat, by the door!
By what door? Oh, that door. Wow, it really does shoot fire electricity. Holy shit! This doesn't feel legal. Yeah, firetricity.
Who should disable the gun, Shepard?
Alright, James, you get a break.
Take out that gun, Telly.
I'm on it.
James, honey, how's aiming going with that thing?
Done. This gun's offline.
I'll signal the shuttle.
As it plays basically the X-Men 97 theme. I wish we could have had him do that all the time.
This is Commander Shepard. Dorn didn't make it, Admiral.
He didn't? I see.
I'm coming in with a shuttle. Where are you?
My surviving crew found their way to a clearing. I'll upload their location.
Stay together. We'll meet you there.
No, the Geth have cut me off. I hear another wave approaching.
Give us your coordinates.
Leave me. My crew will soon be overrun.
So will you.
My people are non-combatants, Shepard. They'll be slaughtered. Rescue them.
We need an admiral.
Admiral, I need you leading the civilian fleet if we're gonna end this fight.
Civilians, our entire race took up arms for this insanity. It's too late for us.
It's only too late if you die down here.
You can't possibly think you can stop this war.
I don't know. What I do know is that I can't do it without your help.
Ancestors, forgive me. Uploading my coordinates.
We're coming.
We have one of those on the shuttle?
We have to hurry.
I've got this. You're clear. Go! Get behind you! Getting cover!
You can shoot down the rockets. It's just really hard. And, I'm nowhere near good enough for that.
Clear! Go! Admiral! Come on! Welcome aboard.
That's why you open both doors.
My crew. Perhaps there's still time. Hello? This is Zalcoris. Does anyone copy? Hello?
We've got to go.
I pray they found comfort in the Homeworld skies. Commander, unrest has spread further than I thought. You were right that I return.
Have you talked the civilian captains into staying?
Yes, they've regrouped into defensive positions around the fleet's core. If we hadn't stopped them from... Any aid I can offer is yours. After the Quarians drove the Geth straight into the Reaper's arms, I'd give anything to stop the madness of this war.
And that's why your people needed you back.
Of course. It's time we turned our attentions to those we can still save. Farewell, Shepard. Fly safely.
Commander, we've located the Reaper base transmitting the local signal.
Good.
And not a moment too soon. With the Reaper code upgrades, the Geth are tearing the fleet apart.
Once the signal is disabled, the Geth will pose no threat to Creator forces.
You sound conflicted.
While the old machines have unethical purposes, their upgrades have vastly improved our people. Observe.
A Geth processing signal. A single unit, I believe.
Correct. Now, 10 nearby units networked cooperatively. Now, a single Geth unit with the old machine upgrades.
That's a fully evolved AI.
Yes, we do not agree with the goals of the old machines, but we find this growth beautiful, indicative of life.
It is.
Commander!
Come on, Admiral. That's a living creature, no matter what platform it's running on.
And they will die when we destroy the base.
They allied with the Reapers.
To save themselves from you.
Maybe they don't have to die.
Just because this one appears friendly.
Well, it hasn't fired on a ship with me aboard it.
Commander, are you suggesting...
I'm not suggesting anything. All I'm saying is maybe they don't all have to die.
It's a moot point until we take out that base. The surrounding area is heavily fortified, and they have placed jamming towers to prevent orbital targeting.
Sounds like we're going in on foot.
Admiral Zen developed a laser guidance system that can cut through the jamming. It's synced to the Normandy's targeting computer.
So the Normandy launches a precision strike at whatever target I have painted? That ought to do it. Edie, this work for you?
Yes, it should enable us to make a precision strike against the Reapers.
And anything else in our way.
The Geth will quickly reconfigure their jamming towers to neutralize this technology. You should not use it before reaching the base.
I've sent the coordinates for the Reaper base.
Are we clear to go?
That Geth fighter squadron is still tearing through the fleet.
Can you hold out?
If that fighter squadron isn't taken out, a lot of our ships won't make it. But we'll do what we can. This is your operation, Commander. If you want to strike now, you've got my support.
Commander,
I gave
Admiral
in to
Hackett's
reckless
available on
behavior
VidCom.
before. The patrol fleet isn't moving.
We need to break their flanking attempt to buy our frigates time to make repairs.
And then you'll charge off again, like last time.
This is different, Ron. Unless we give our ships time to rest, we're gonna lose them.
So, pull them back.
If I withdraw now, the Geth will flank us, and we'll lose any route.
Admiral Garrel's right. Withdrawing now puts the whole fleet at risk.
As you say, Commander. All right.
Alright,
Got your ships.
So we have been lightly pushed to... Yeah, Hackett now might not be a great time. We're gonna leave Hackett on red for the minute. We're being pushed to kind of get out there and do the actual mission. But that's a bad idea. We need the fighters to not be destroying the Quarians right now.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Oh. There is a Cerberus base on Ite. Cool. The civilian fleet is grateful you have returned our admiral to us. I mourn those who fell on the Homeworld, but Zalcor stopped many vessels from flying past the waiting guns of the Geth. The admiral told me you met my cousin, Dorn Hust, on Rannoch. It means much to me that Dorn was not alone when he passed. Thank you, Commander, for all you have done. And, Liara wants to get out to the Hourglass Nebula. We will do that at some point. Malin wants a pardon. Oh, fuck it. Pardon him. Anyway, we kind of need to shut down the Geth server. Let's find out who's coming with. Tally and Ashley. Okay. Gotta remember to assign points this time. We're going down there in the Blood Dragon armor. Hell yeah. Bright red dragon seems my style. Oh yeah, alright. Yeah, that's looking good. I do not feel like I need the harpoon gun right now. I would kind of like my disciple back. For tonight's mission, let's try out the Collector SMG. I don't think I've really ever used that. Do I even need that on it? I don't think I've ever really used the Collector SMG. Let's... give this thing a roll. Yeah, don't forget to tweak the team. Ashley gets that javelin that... and the thermal clip. No, the, thermal scope. Yeah, alright. That looks good. Another point of defense drone. Or combat drone. And, let's improve concussive shot. And Inferno Grenade. Alright.
Commander, it is as we feared. Guest squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's crazy. Shepard, you can't do this.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
Well, I do trust Legion. Implicitly.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not gonna... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
I love Shepard's resigned tone of voice there. Like, okay. There's nothing I can do about that now.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still.
Still, Shepard.
Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged.
Thank you.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We've installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
I'm sad that we enter a cool-looking, Tron-like world, and it is another shooter mission.
Establishing connection to
but
access
that's
point.
just how it works.
Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Yeah, she kind of interacts with the world by shooting it.
Okay, I gotta ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Huh. And thanks, I think.
We can't trust your weird, dumb soldier brain to know of anything but gun. Oh man, that looks really cool. Wait. I believe you can, hack the Reaper code gun into, like, real-world missions, but it doesn't actually do anything. This isn't working. Yeah, this isn't... Oh, wait, here it is. Because it's scripted to basically do that, you know? It blows apart chunks. Yeah, shoot the glowy bit. It just took me a while. Oh man, I'm almost out of ammo. We have shot most of the this glowy bit. There we go.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate. Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Believe me, this entire bit is gonna be emotion after emotion. So right now, we gotta clean away some blocks. I'm Commander Shepard, and welcome to my Minecraft server. Man, it is pretty in here. Wasn't there a route back there too? Yeah. Well, we have to get to this data cluster first. I seem to have forgotten how to... the glowy part, of course.
Accessing data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth. Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
Shepard can't even, like, imagine an unmasked Quarian. That's kinda...
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
I mean, I believe you do get to see Tally unmasked if you're in a romance with her. Underneath is another smaller path.
This 290 years ago. Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
May I actually proceed to the last data cluster? Yeah, okay.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped guests! They're pinned!
Open fire.
One's going for a weapon! So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Gev following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establish a connection with the remaining server node.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Shepard's working on shutting down the server, Admiral Ron. I can fill you in.
The guest squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue. Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It can now self-replicate.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
Blast everything. Got it.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
I don't think I can hit that out there. Or that.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
I mean, I'm working on it. It's possible I might have to go back. Oh. Can't do that. Okay. Oh, you can walk down here. Alright. I've read enough of, 2AM's hacking logs on the Apple II. Like, there's a guy called 2AM, he hacks Apple II games to remove their copy protection and posts how he did it on the Internet Archive. I've read enough of his logs to know that self-replicating or self-modifying code is A, cool as hell, and B,
target this spot to
weird.
slow its growth toward the data cluster.
Target this spot,
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the
yes,
data
I
cluster.
know, I
Disrupt
just have to
infection at
figure
this
out where it
spot.
is.
It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
It looks like it's up there. Can I get up there? Can I get anywhere near there? I do struggle a little bit with this. Maybe it's this. Sever your code, please. It's the greatest day. Oh, I gotta shake my gun around to recharge it.
Accessing data. This was 10 days, 5 hours, and 10 seconds before the start of the morning war.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the geth!
This is insane! We need the geth! You can't just destroy them for asking for us!
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the geth.
It's possible to take all this as something of a retcon in a sense, but I like to think that it kind of shows that there's no real black and white to this whole situation. A lot of people are dying, but it's kind of fucked up on both sides. And nobody really wanted it to happen. Aside from, you know,
we cannot establish a connection
authoritarians.
without access to this data cluster.
I'm talking about the whole situation, not just the mission. Alright, let's sever that, and then we should be able to blast this. Up there.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
If you don't value life, then life has no value to you. It seems tautological, but there it is.
search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
You have to keep explaining. I like to think he keeps explaining that.
Comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
Because, Shepard's kind of dim.
I
But
repeat, release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnels.
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
And I mean, we're getting all this information on the Geth while we're essentially, like, lobotomizing them. So, that's fun.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Outworld is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is time-stamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait, the Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion. That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes,
You've been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node is established. We are ready to transport you.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the exit port and disconnect from mother. Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, are you okay?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCon.
Maybe in a bit.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage through Geth debris.
You yourself said their life signs were weak. They might already be dead.
It's not your call to make.
Admiral, any tech we can recover gives us an edge against the Geth.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
Yeah, Zen doesn't know how to push the disconnect button.
Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Sion. I've updated the galaxy map.
I'll do that later. Can't believe we've got a bunch of giant walking flashlights in the cargo deck. God knows what will happen if they start anything. I'm still saying lock and loaded, actually. Naturally. Geth programs and hardware designation. Legion have requested Prime runtimes update Shepard Commander on platform status. Prime platforms housed in server 2000-241-14511 remain stationed on Rannoch. Creator forces prevent transfer of Prime platforms to Geth transport vessel. Cessation of Creator-Geth conflict required to assist Shepard Commander, designated allies. Awaiting conflict status update. Alright. I could probably go do some of those side quests, but I feel a certain pressure. Alright, who comes? Javik and Liara? That seems like a weird combination. Okay, sure. Oh, wait. It has to be Tali. So, let's bring Javik. We haven't brought Javik to a lot of stuff. I feel, you know, why not? Let's go with the Sentry interface. And I kind of like the... let's go with some of this initiative armor that we haven't seen yet. This is armor from Mass Effect, Andromeda. We don't get to tint it or anything, but I kind of like this default look, so... let's go with that. What do we have that's new? Oh, the Geth Plasma SMG. I remember liking this. But... I think we need a distance option for this mission. So... I'm just gonna take the good old Raptor. With the thermal scope. The Revenant. Let's give Javik the anti-synthetic rifle. No, wait. That requires holding down the thing, doesn't it? No. This is the pew-pew. This is fine. Putting the extended barrel on this makes it look stupid. High velocity barrel it is. And Tali is fine. Javik. Javik has so many points because we've barely been using him. I'm just gonna max out Slam as much as I can. Javik has a Disciple, but he doesn't use shotguns. I don't think I've ever noticed that.
The sinking laser needs a line of sight. What's the fastest route?
The upper entrance. Target the base before the Geth can organize resistance.
What about you?
We will deactivate defense systems and acquire an escape vehicle.
You can do that?
This unit still carries remnants of the old machine upgrade code. We can break any Geth security. You are concerned?
Hell yes, I'm concerned. You're still hooked up to the Reapers.
No, we simply carry code upgrades that make us more effective, more intelligent.
But you lied. I was understanding when you sprang those Geth Primes on me, but you just keep lying. Damn it, Legion, what do I have to do to gain your trust?
We did not intend to cause offense.
How'd we get here? The Geth are better than this.
No, based on empirical evidence, they are not. Proceed to the upper entrance. We will exit here and procure an escape vehicle.
Got it.
Alright, off we go.
I can't believe it. I don't think it's really sunk in yet. The Homeworld. My world. Look at the sky. And the rock formations. They used to write poems about them.
When we're done, maybe you'll write a new one.
This is Ranok, the world of our ancestors. Our bodies carried the seeds that spread the desert grass. You've heard me say, Kila Salai? The best translation I can come up with is, by the homeworld I hope to see someday.
Looks like you're seeing it today.
The living room window will be right here.
Something I should know?
I just claimed the land. I know it doesn't mean much. But when this is over, I'll have a home.
Quarians spent centuries as nomads. You think you can go back to living in one place?
We have gotten used to carrying our homes around with us. Well, that's a start.
Alright. I can see you there. So yeah, that's the thermal scope. You can shoot through cover. Most of it, anyway.
The Geth jamming towers are interfering with your signal, Commander. I'm compensating to keep you patched in. Good work, Trainer.
But we don't really duck behind cover and plink at things. Doesn't let you penetrate cover, just see through it. Ah, true. Oh boy! Death Bomber. For a minute I thought that one of them had martyrdom.
We're on our way.
Admiral Garrel here. The heavy fleet has a clear path. All forward.
Geth fighter presence is negligible. Patrol fleet, break cover and engage.
A lot of climbing? Yep. Well, I can see the entrance. A lot of climbing in this mission. I can't do anything with this door. Oh. There we go.
We need to get inside before they send reinforcements.
Okay. Now I guess we can use the door, right? No? Alright. No, that is the correct door. Okay, there we go. Now maybe I can open it? No. All for... Not that. Okay, now it's green and Javek's up here, so...
Shepard Commander, hostile Geth are closing a blast shield over the base.
Well, that doesn't sound ideal. Ow. Stop hitting me with rockets!
Your ship's gone?
Not an option. The Geth would scramble a defense before we broke through.
We have located an override atop the Geth fortifications. It can retract the blast shield.
Anyone getting...
Sorry, what was that?
More dropping in!
Okay. Went nowhere.
Watch out! Crossfire on the left side balcony!
I don't know which side that is because I'm bad at directions. That side, okay. I just shut down their rocket. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna feel proud about that.
Shepard Commander, do you need assistance?
We'll get through. What's your status?
Field machines upgrades grant us targeting superiority. We are drawing hostile fire from your position.
Keep it up. We'll get to the blast shield controls.
Your synthetic allies using Reaper code. That's a mistake.
No, Legion's on our side.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Admiral Gell to all ships. We've got Geth frigates inbound on the civilian fleet.
Connors here. Civilian defenders are on intercept course. We'll help.
Thank you for that clip. Whatever it may be. Okay. Thank you for clipping me sniping a rocket. I don't know how I did that. I will never know how I did that. I knew you could shoot them down with the turrets. Oh, there's the override. Okay.
Legion, I've hit the override.
We have gained system access and are bypassing security. Stand by.
Survive! That's always the heartening objective. What am I surviving? This room room layout is basically a layout from Halo. I hear shooting. Oh. Hey, stop that. I said Nova. One time I want to use it.
We have bypassed security, but disabling the blast shield requires manual input. We have enabled a console near your position. Shepard, Commander, you have successfully opened the blast shield doors.
Good. We'll be back out in a minute.
Negative. The path behind you has been sealed. A nearby elevator can take you to the upper level. From there, you should have an acceptable line of sight for targeting.
A nearby elevator. Over there, okay. Ow. Jerk. I punched it in the genitals to death. Well, maybe it didn't have genitals, but...
Why are there tables down here?
This is the original facility where the Geth were created.
This is where the Geth began?
Yes.
Quad-Osh, curse of the people. Our children are afraid to say the name of this place.
The machines will end where they began. Appropriate.
Get primed! I guess they really don't want us up here!
Nova, did Tally just hack it? Yeah, I think Tally just hacked it.
You
That was
getting
a
anything
mess.
from the base?
No, the old machines have not registered us as a threat.
They will regret that.
We recommend haste. The Creator fleet will be overrun unless you sever the Geth connection to the old machine soon.
This battle was centuries in the making. To see it finally end.
There's the targeting.
Systems are ready to sync to your target. I recommend you withdraw to a safe distance.
Alright, I need to target this.
Target locked.
Whoop. She did say withdraw to a safe distance. She did say that.
Reaper!
We have located transportation.
Copy that! Everybody get to the ship! Move!
Right, let's go.
Move! How are we supposed to fight that thing? I was hoping your fleet might let us go!
We will attempt evasive maneuvers.
Not a Reaper base! It's a live Reaper! I need an orbital strike!
This ain't doing shit.
The firing chamber! Looks like a weak point when it's priming!
Damn it! The jamming towers have us targeting manually. We can't make a precision shot.
We may escape before it recovers.
No! Pull over!
Shepard, Commander.
If we run away, the Geth stay under Reaper control and the Quarians are dead. This ends now. Edie, patch the Quarians to the Normandy's weapon system. I want the targeting laser synced up to the whole damn fleet.
Understood.
Do you need assistance?
Just stay down, Legion. I'll take it from here.
Shepard, Commander. Good luck.
Acknowledged. Shepard to fleet. I'll pave the weak spot, link up with the Normandy, and be ready to fire.
The destroyer is in range. Missiles are ready for launch.
Commander Shepard pulling over to fight a Reaper on foot. There is, in fact, a meme about this that I want to share. Once we're done. Whoops. That's my fault. And then it was over. The end. I ran out of runway. It charges faster if you stand still. Yeah, I ran out of runway. Also, it charges faster if you stand still. For that you have to be standing still. Good point, though. Didn't feel like it was charging at all for a minute there. Okay, that time it just locked the fuck on. That time it just locked the fuck on. I'm not sure why I'm having such trouble with this. I got it in the first try, the first time I played this. Yeah, I don't think this is actually working. There. Didn't start working until I had dodged.
You know who I am?
Harbinger speaks of you. You resist, but you will fail. The cycle must continue.
So there is a meme I want to pull up real fast. I'm hoping I can find it. No. No, I can't find it. There is a wonderful meme in which Shepard is charging the Reaper and gets on her headset. Joker, I need you to log on to my Twitter account and tweet "fuck you" at the Council. The official account, Commander, yes.
What are you talking about? We stopped Sovereign and the Geth. We stopped Harbinger and the Collectors. We've earned a straight answer.
It is not a thing you can comprehend.
We might surprise you.
You represent chaos. We represent order. Every organic civilization must be harvested in order to bring order to the chaos. It is inevitable. Without our intervention, organics are doomed. We are your salvation.
You're killing everyone in the galaxy to save us?
The cycle must continue. There is no alternative.
Organics and synthetics don't have to destroy each other.
The battle for Rannoch disproves your assertion. Finish your war. We will be waiting.
We did it. We killed a Reaper. Gila.
We can confirm that the Geth are no longer being directed by the old machines. We are free.
You did it, Shepard. The Geth fleet has stopped firing. They're completely vulnerable.
Shepard, Commander, the Geth only acted in defense after the Creators attacked. Do we deserve death?
What are you suggesting?
Our upgrades. With the old machine dead, we could upload them to all Geth without sacrificing their independence.
You want to upload the Reaper code? That would make the Geth as smart as when the Reaper was controlling them.
Yes, but with free will, each Geth unit would be a true intelligence. We would be alive, and we could help you.
Our fleet is already attacking. Uploading the code would destroy us. Shepard, you can't choose the Geth over my people.
Do you remember the question that caused the creators to attack us, Talizora? Does this unit have a soul?
So, you have to choose the Geth or the Quarians.
Upload the code to the Geth. Tally, call off the fleet if you can.
Uploading. 10%.
This is Admiral Talizora. All units, break off your attack.
Belay that order. Continue the attack.
20%.
I beg you, do not do this. Please.
We regret the deaths of the creators, but we see no alternative. 40%.
Unless you've done an incredible list of things. Unless you've kept Tally alive without compromising her father's research. Unless you've kept both admirals alive. Unless Tally is an admiral. In which case, she can countermand some orders. Unless the heretic Geth are no longer around. Unless an incredible laundry list of things.
No. Nobody else dies today. Legion, keep going.
Which allow you to pick
Shepard?
this.
All ships, this is Commander Shepard. The Reaper is dead. Stand down.
This is Admiral Talizora. Shepard speaks with my authority.
And mine as well. Negative. We can win this war now. Keep firing.
60%.
The Geth are about to return to full strength. If you keep attacking, they'll wipe you out. Your entire history is you trying to kill the Geth. You forced them to rebel. You forced them to ally with the Reapers.
80%.
The Geth don't want to fight you. If you can believe that for just 1 minute, this war will be over. You have a choice. Please, kill us alive.
All units, hold fire.
Error. Copying code is insufficient. Direct personality dissemination required. Shepard Commander, I must go to them. I'm sorry. It's the only way.
Legion, the answer to your question was yes.
I know, Tally. But thank you. Kill us alive.
Commander!
Admiral Ron, I heard your ship made a crash landing. Glad you got out in one piece.
I was listening over the radio. If Hangara hadn't stopped...
He did.
We have taken heavy losses. I don't know if we can. Where are we supposed to go?
You are welcome to return to Rannoch, Admiral Ron, with us.
Legion?
No, I'm sorry, Commander. Legion sacrificed itself to give us all intelligence. It will be honored.
Good.
And we will honor Legion's promise. The Geth fleet will help you retake Earth, and our engineers will assist in building the Crucible.
As will ours, of course.
Admiral, had you considered possible settlement sites?
The southern continent had excellent farmland, as I recall.
Are you gonna be okay?
I believe so, Commander. Thank you.
In a surprise twist, the game now becomes Stardew Valley.
Shopping for another house?
Beachfront property.
Claim it fast. It's a buyer's market. You okay? I know working with the Geth will be difficult.
I'm not staying. I'm coming with you.
Well, Legion was, collective, as were all Geth. Legion were, a consensus, or the Geth were a consensus. What Legion just did gave them individuality.
I thought your people needed you.
What do I know about negotiating with AIs?
You and Edie seem to get along.
My people need me out there. Sooner or later, the Reapers will come for Rannoch.
We did just kill one of them.
So I'm coming with you to stop them. If you think I can help.
You sure about this?
Yeah. I look at all this picture of hope and peace. And all I see is everyone I've lost. My team on Haestrom, my father, even Legion. I'm mourning a Geth. How crazy is that?
It's not crazy at all.
It is beautiful, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It'll be years before we can live without our suits completely. But right now... Right now, I have this.
Commander, you might want to check in on Commander Williams down on the observation deck.
No. I have been nervous about that all game. It is a fucking needle to thread. And, you know, if you let the Geth wipe out the Quarians, as they will if you allow them to upgrade, Tali pulls off her mask and jumps off that cliff. Meanwhile, if you decide to save the Quarians over the Geth, you have to put 3 bullets into Legion. At least. So I'm kind of glad that we managed to avoid both of those. I didn't particularly want to do those. Let's go see what Ashley wants. Oh, right, that's...
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't.
On the other hand, we are down here in engineering. Let's see if...
Here the elusive man drinks bourbon. It all makes
There she is.
What do you mean? You love whiskey.
Hey, Scotch, my dear girl. That Scunner drinks American bourbon. Completely different.
He's a psychotic megalomaniac, and you've got problems with his choice of liquor?
You've obviously never experienced the peat aroma of a fine Ely Scotch.
I don't know why Scotch people like drinking moss so much. How's it hanging, Tali?
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tali. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rannoch. In the old days, I'd sent any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping, setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore?
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
Yeah, the entire time, Tali has been cool with Legion. There's been the ghost of Mass Effect 1 Tali over her shoulder going, "What the hell?" Happily, that ghost can relax. Oh, engineering upgrades. Better scanning range. You know, I am gonna pick up this anti-proton and you know, we can afford all of this. Let's go ahead and make the Normandy the best Normandy we can be. Nothing down here, okay. Just checking. Yeah, just checking to see if, like, Jack snuck on board. Secret makeouts. Something. I have forgotten what hole we put Ashley in. She's not here. Yeah, she's across the thing. Okay. I used my contacts to dig up information I could in your old recon team. And they are basically all KIA. Wow. Ashley?
Williams? Oh. What have we here?
Ma'am, I'm off duty. Your voice, ma'am, not so loud. Please, thank you.
Why are you curled up on the floor?
Am I? Oh, my head. So heavy. Can't move.
Ah. Enjoy your evening?
I'll be back to work in 30. Maybe 40. I swear. Just give me 45 minutes. Shh.
Actually, did you get, like, blackout drunk and just pass out on the... Oh. You know, we looked at that casualty list. Maybe that's a coping mechanism.
How did you end up in this sorry state?
Just wanted to let off some steam. Vega said he had just the thing to take my mind off stuff.
And did that thing come in a bottle?
Yes.
This empty bottle?
It's empty. Oh boy.
Ashley, get up.
I want you fit for duty in 20 minutes, Lieutenant.
Aye, Captain. Commander. Something.
As you were, Williams.
Cold floor.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Chocolate.
So, Udina finally went over the edge. I never really liked the man. Now I know why.
Let's see if Garrus has anything to say. Are you calibrating, Garrus?
Shepard, never a dull moment when the Normandy's on tour, is there?
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
Hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both.
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me. Everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
Garrus, you keep sliding back towards, like, fascist cop. Every time I have to hit you with a slipper.
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
No, Garrus. Bad.
I guess
bad.
I can't argue with that. You managed peace between the Geth and the Quarians. Maybe there is another way. Peace between the Geth and Quarians.
Who would have thought?
Not how I ever imagined that would turn out. And next you'll be telling me the Krogan and Turians are cooperating. Oh, right. You managed that one too. You're a peacemaker, Shepard. A rare thing these days. Now, if you can pacify the Reapers, we'll make you a saint.
Hey, Saint Shepard. That's a thought. Liara, you wanna, like, suck me off too? Because Garrett sure seems to want to.
Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends?
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe one day.
Liara, meanwhile, just has the entire ship on her Discord list.
The Migrant Fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett.
Cool. Oh boy, there's a lot of stuff in the Shadow Broker terminal. Next time you want to warn me the Geth are our friends and maybe we're not supposed to shoot the big robots? I almost pissed myself when these primes started dropping out of the sky and mopping up the Reapers. We fired a few rounds at them until we realized they weren't shooting back. Then this one comes over, says they're allied assistants, and asks for our status. I'm not complaining, they saved my crew. But I'm never living down having to apologize to a Geth for shooting one of its damn lights off. List of recent purchases by Zaid Masani. Armax Arsenal Incendiary Grenades, bulk. Thermal Clips, bulk. Metagel, bulk. M551 Firestorm Fuel. Oh, the Flamethrower is Fahrenheit 451. That's a... Okay. Bulk. A blade of armor plating. Han Kedar sealed rationed. Casa Fabrication Weapon Repair Kit, Mount Milgram Triple Distilled 45-year-old Scotch Whiskey, 2 bottles. Rifle Parts, Discontinued Avenger Series. Yeah, that actually took me a minute. I hadn't realized that one before. Call between Kasumi Goto and Professor S. Olson. Hi, Professor. You know that one-of-a-kind point-to-point comm server you were talking about the other day? Do you have any information on its whereabouts? I've got something better. Check your front door. This server's locked in a Cerberus facility. Not anymore. This'll be invaluable for the Prothean device. Thank you, Miss Goto. Ah, you're the brilliant astrophysicist, Prof. I'm just a tech expert doing some odd jobs. By the way, you would not believe how many credits Cerberus just leaves lying around in the open. Smuggler manifest. To be seized. Lots of slaves and assorted food supplies. Nice. Dossier on the Hunter platoon, which I think Liara just sent to Ashley, which is why she's bombed the fuck out in the other room. AI research by Dr. K. Nye. Information on Eva Corre. Datapad recovered from Karshan. A bunch of leaked information. CSEC recruitment notice. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. And we picked up some intel. Matriarch Galay with an Asari of some importance. Her electronic signature can be used once before a security protocol is realized it has been activated by someone else. Open elite training facilities for reconditioning soldiers, or grant someone a discount at all Citadel stores. I'm gonna go with the power damage. We have so much money, I don't even care about the store discount. Improvised Geth resistors, damage output, or shields. I'm gonna go with shield strength. We have enough power boosts. Miniaturized armor capacitor, shield regen, or the rate of... I'm gonna go with power cooldown. We love power cooldown here. And can be upgrading weapons. Ammo capacity. That's quite a suite of upgrades. Let's see, we've talked to everybody here. Let's go down and see what James has to say. Yeah, we could access secret Asari training, or we could steal her Sam's Club card.
I can't believe you got the Geth and Quarians to play nice. You should get a medal for that alone. It looks like we just need to get the Asari on board, and we can finally focus on the Reapers. But I don't suppose it'll be as easy as all that.
Nothing ever is.
One step at a time, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah. Bonk, 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 bonk. Yeah, we just committed identity fraud on a dead woman. It was for a good cause. It was for me. That's the best cause.
Commander, you flew that Geth fighter out of the Dreadnought?
Actually, Legion did the piloting. I was stuck in a storage compartment with my squad.
Would have loved more time with that ship. Too bad we sent it to Hackett's team so quickly.
Well, maybe we could ask the Geth really nicely and they'll give us another one. At this point, I don't believe anything. Let's head up and talk to Joker and Edie.
Commander, Admiral Hackett is available in
And then Hackett, right.
You know, the Quarians have done pretty well with those suits. Maybe they can make something like that for you.
Yeah, they have. Protective medical exoskeleton. I could even get one with racing stripes.
So what's the problem?
It's like walking around in heavy armor. It totally screws with my spatial awareness.
I wear heavy armor, and my spatial awareness is perfect.
You crashed the last shuttle you flew, Vega. I need to feel my balance shift when I'm flying. I need to feel the ship moving with me. You take that away, and I don't know. I mean, I'm good, but I'm not me.
Yeah, I get that.
Plus, have you seen Tally? Come on, I don't have the hips to carry a suit like that.
What's on your mind, Edie?
I was just reflecting. The Quarians' historical era was not making the Geth enough like them.
I'm not sure I understand.
Units with networked intelligences will trend toward cooperation for mutual benefit. But units with central heuristics establishing an individual personality, such as myself, develop preferences. These preferences form attachments that keep my calculations from devaluing the worth of the lives aboard the Normandy.
You're saying the Geth turned on the Quarians because they aren't individuals?
That is my theory, but it is limited to a sample size of one society. The only other notable synthetic society is the Reapers, and we do not know if they govern by consensus as the Geth do.
Do me a favor, don't ask them.
Well, I mean, now they're kind of individuals, so...
Gotta hand it to you, Commander. That's the first time I've seen someone end a war by yelling.
I hope that if Tally could see reason, then the rest of the Quarians might listen too.
I had hoped my cooperation with Tally, along with Legions, would help her question her socialized prejudice.
Yeah, kinda hard to dehumanize someone who's right there guarding your back. And now we've got 2 fleets for the price of 1. We didn't lose anybody.
Except Legion, before it sacrificed itself. Legion referred to itself as I instead of we.
Yeah? So?
The singular pronoun indicates Legion's independent personality had fully actualized. In its last moments, it was not an avatar of the Geth consensus. It was a person.
That's what I figured.
Well, when the Geth fleet helps us retake Earth, I guess we'll owe that to... him.
Right, the VidCom wants, Hackett and the Counselor. And then I think we can go do a couple of side quests.
We just took down a Reaper without a giant thresher maw helping.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we can beat him.
Commander, something on your mind?
If I may, Admiral, I have a personal question.
Speak freely, Commander.
Why me? Why put me in charge of all this?
Because you're the only soldier in this whole damn Navy who knows how to kill Reapers.
I admit I've had some practice, even success, but does that qualify me for this?
Your dossier says it does, Commander. You were trapped on a cruise all those years ago, and you were the only one to make it out alive. Back then I saw more than just a soldier in the making.
And because of that, you think I qualify to save the galaxy?
Shepard, let me tell you something that I've learned the hard way. You can pay a soldier to fire a gun, you can pay him to charge the enemy and take a hill, but you can't pay him to believe.
I don't follow, sir.
When you went up against Sovereign, there was no good reason to believe you'd win. But your crew didn't seem to care, they went along anyway. Your trip through the Omega-4 relay? That was a suicide mission if there ever was one. Yet there your crew was, standing beside you, proud to serve. Why? Because they believed in you, their leader. That's what I need now. Where we're taking them is liable to get pretty hairy, and I know you're the one who will get us to the other side.
Nothing more, sir.
And Shepard, I thought you might like to know I've got word on your mother.
Oh?
She's alive and well and promoted to Rear Admiral. She's helping us plan logistics for the Crucible.
Thank you, sir. That's a relief to hear.
I figured having another Shepard around couldn't hurt, and she's damn proud of what you're doing out there. Hack it out.
I wish they had, like, a conversation with her, but...
Commander Shepard, I understand you've helped resolve the situation with the Geth.
Yes, Counselor. 2, in fact.
I've read the reports. You ended a war 3 centuries in the making.
Had a lot of help.
We have isolated pockets of remaining Geth. As best we can tell, they are Geth bodies loaded with Reaper code. But they are just a tiny fragment of the full Geth fleet. You've done the impossible, Commander. And I may be able to provide help of my own. I've received information from my government. It's too sensitive to discuss over an unsecured channel.
What if I come to the Citadel?
Yes, that would be best, Commander. I'll be waiting for you in Counselor Udina's office.
Oh, did you take over the place? Okay. So we can now go back to the Citadel, but first I think we're gonna pick up a couple of other side missions. Like, for one, we've got that, the N7 mission, but I think we're gonna head off and check on that, follow up on the Leviathan thing.
I hear you were on the ground with the Reaper. He fired up at us a few times. Joker pulled the Normandy through some insane maneuvers to stay out of the line of fire.
It's hard being in a fight like that, especially when you're not the one flying the ship. Joker's one of the best, though.
At first I was nauseous, swinging around in my safety harness. But then I was furious. Just enraged. I wanted that thing dead.
You didn't want the Reapers dead when they attacked Earth?
I wanted them defeated. I wanted Earth saved. But I never wanted to physically tear them in half and watch them blow up.
Congratulations, trainer. I believe you've discovered your fight-or-flight instinct.
Perhaps I should have stayed with chess. Although now I think I'm spoiled by the lack of explosions.
Don't worry, you can get explosions into chess. How is the war terminal? Oh my god. I didn't know it could do that. Okay. From Diana Allers, it may be hard to believe after what we just went through, but the rest of the galaxy is barely aware the Quarians ever went into the Veil, let alone started the war with the Geth. We're sitting on a major piece of history here. I have material from all the players except you. Can I get into your cabin for an hour and get your thoughts on Vid? Diana. That's not a problem. We can talk to Diana. Commander Sonoral Albright Olos X wishes to extend its most humble apologies for the altercation with diplomat Zymatus. Without your selfless intervention, it's possible that Kaji would have met its demise. At the behest of the Sonoral, this one has the sincere pleasure of extending an invitation to visit Kaji. As a representative of the illuminated primacy, Sonoral wishes to consult together about how the Hanar can contribute to restoring your homeworld. If you are gracious enough to accept this humble invite, this one will have the distinct honor of providing a tour of our Reliquary of the Enkindlers in Synardia City. May your path be swift. Huh. Okay. From VI Technician Nyala, this one has detected an anomaly within the monitoring systems used by Special Tactics and Recon. The virtual intelligences have captured video of Spectre operatives we know to be missing or killed in action. Over 24 data streams have been detected which prominently feature these agents. We felt it was prudent to bring it to your attention. And gives a list of names. Of the 6, one are Mehrunes with a greater frequency than the other 5 Spectres combined. This one does not know what that means, but in light of his disappearance, it is unlikely to be a positive sign. I don't know what that means. Interesting. With assistance from the Geth, our fleet is nearly back to full strength. We've focused most of our efforts on providing evacuation assistance and support for the Turian fleet, while the Geth harass the Reapers. Even with our newfound peace, it seemed foolish to risk an incident by putting our forces in close proximity. I understand from Admiral Zen that the Crucible project continues well, though Zen herself seems dissatisfied with the technological capabilities of the device. Though eccentric, she is also brilliant. Hopefully she will find some way to improve its functionality. I would have never believed you would talk Han down, Commander. Take care of Tali Zora for me. Obliterate this bot, please. Thank you. Good work, Saria. I've been getting a number of requests from people wanting to join my engineering team. It seems everyone wants to serve on the Normandy now, and to think the Admiralty Board tried to humiliate me by calling me Boss Normandy. I talked to Adams, and he seems eager to add more experts who could improve the ship's performance. I have added their details to the crew manifest. I just wanted to let you know I'm going to join Adams in engineering. Seems like the best place for me to help. Commander, this may be a dumb idea, but I heard you have some trouble sleeping. Don't freak out, word gets around. Thinking it would be nice for us to get together, just the two of us, find a quiet spot on the Citadel, or try to at least. We can both use the downtime. The nav point's incoming if you'd like to join me. By some stroke of luck, the Reapers have bypassed Highland Fawn. The world is just home to a recently discovered species of sentient plasmoids. Evidence of this new mode of life was withheld from the public to protect them from exploitation. The intent was to uplift them without destroying their unique culture, as this would grant them numerous sapient rights, but researchers have expressed concern for their arrival. They have requested the deletion of all materials relating to Highland Fawn from the Citadel archives, in the hopes it will spare them from the Reapers. This is a tough one. I don't know what to do here. Delete it. We'll rediscover them again later. We'll find them. Quarian efforts to reintroduce agriculture to Rannoch have yielded an unexpected bounty. A cache of ancestor VIs imprinted with the memories of renowned theoretical physicists. These illegal devices were once a cornerstone of Quarian spirituality, but for centuries they have been held with a mix of contempt and veneration, and now their fate is being decided by the Admiralty Board. Spectre authorization would allow operatives to confiscate these relics so they can support physicists working on the Crucible. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Dragon's Teeth usage by the Geth. The conclusion of the Battle of Rannoch. Okay. Let's... assign some folks to engineering. Virtual Geth. Improve the thruster. Ken Rador Vastabra. That dude who got stranded on Omega during his pilgrimage. Can improve engine speed at FTL and sublight travel. Alright, yeah. Get him in engineering. Improved planetary scanner. Improved performance of ship defense system. Engineering Geth. Refuses to have its platform name. I'm gonna go with Unit 65135E. I don't know what the Armax defense system does, but I want it improved. And I'd like to have a Geth in engineering. Are we allowed to have the Geth? No. Let's get the Tomka back in there, though. I want it built Tomka tough. Cargo deck. Javelin battery. Yeah, alright. Okay. That feels fine. I'll develop that faster speed thing in a bit. Right now, I think we should go do that scan that we've been putting off. Well, for Dr. Garneau. Out in the Calliston Rift. And that'll probably take us all the way out to the end of the week. Oh yeah, we're moving actually a lot faster. I can see it. Our fuel conservation is much better. Fuel conservation?
Signal confirmed.
Yeah, I think that's what I meant to say. Oh man, we can scan from a long ways away.
We have located Garneau.
Oh. Alright, we'll land there in a minute. What's this? Vol Auxiliary Legion. Okay. And this is probably fuel. That's fuel. Cool. Alright, we found Garneau. Wow, it's a good thing I remembered where he was. Squad! Who's coming with? Javik and Ashley. Alright. I hope Ashley's sober. Javik, and let's put Ashley in the cat suit. N7 Pathfinder armor looks cool. Can I actually, like... Does this clip in an ugly-ass way? It does not. Or at least I don't think it does. It does here, though. Yeah. Let's go with the modular armor. The modular Spectre armor. Build your own shepherd. BYO shepherd. Let's go green again. Just be a floating limbless torso. We could try it, but, I'm a little afraid to be honest. Yeah, alright, I like this. And as a helmet... How about the Astro Assassin look? Alright. Fear is the mind killer. I'm sorry, I just think of, like, that one track from Rez. Anti-synthetic rifle? No, thanks, Dad. Javik probably can't handle the Spitfire properly. I'm gonna give him the Revenant. With, high velocity barrel and rifle piercing. Actually, it's fine. Well, I guess I can start taking points of cryo ammo now.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Do we have any more info on what this Leviathan was?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it is this Garneau human, Bryson's partner, we must locate.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Understood.
That helmet actually looks like a render error or something, like... It's so dark that it just blends in with everything. That's kind of amazing.
Powerful enough to take down a Reaper, but hiding from the war. There's more to this. I just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
Yeah, we have, like, hot black Desioto style blackness here. It's nice.
Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
It's fitting because we're gonna leave this place a disaster area. Javik, could you switch for the Revenant?
Of course, Commander.
Scouting party. Sounds like the kind of party that can kill you.
Oh, we're so deadly now.
Before the serious troops arrive.
It's gotta be a nightmare for these people.
And yet, I don't think we can afford to, upgrade all of the guns that we have to the maximum. This is definitely a game that rewards more than one playthrough. You know, assuming you can emotionally handle that. Happily, I can, so... And the combat is so good.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. All guests need to sign in at reception.
They should be panicked.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be. Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you? Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
Honestly, no, I'm not. I don't know what tungsten does. Do you eat it?
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. It would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau. Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken. And now, we're done. Step away. Step away. You don't belong here.
Commander, something is wrong here.
Oh, you noticed that?
Carefully.
With your keen Prothean vision.
He was living in the ducts.
Where is he now?
Safe, locked up. He can't hurt us now.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. Proud providers of tungsten since 2162.
That was the video tour? Wow, not really impressed. Dr. Trefon, your appeal is denied, your resources are cut off, and you've been reassigned. Clean out your office and report to Dr. Lon. There will be no further discussion on this matter. He's seeing you.
Excuse me.
You don't belong here.
Okay.
Place is giving me the creeps.
We should repair the elevator.
Please watch all of those. I will try.
Repair terminal activated.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
Repairs initiated.
Okay, elevator's fixed. Did I miss anything here?
You can't be in here. I will call security.
The test reportedly pushed the subject past his emotional breaking point. Subject is currently in a catatonic state and being treated in hospital. All further tests planned for the subject have been cancelled. A new screening procedure will be put in place to prevent similar delays.
Turn back. Return to your ship, Commander.
I don't think it doesn't look like I missed anything in here, so... security log. Past 7 days. Randall, Jan, Garneau, Alex, Bragg, Steven, Trifon, Flora.
Security log said Garneau took this elevator within the last week. Why lie about that?
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
After comparing the stomach contents of Varen from 8 different regions, we must reevaluate our current understanding of their feeding practices. Ew. Mineral lab, alright.
Welcome to the Mineral Lab. Our researchers are always hard at work. Tungsten is remarkably versatile.
Oh.
We're endlessly finding exciting ways to improve and expand our operations. Our researchers will happily answer all your questions. Welcome to the Mineral Lab.
Okay. Which way? I'm gonna go in here. Okay. To whoever is moving my stuff. Some of the data I've been compiling on how historic weather events affect how our government have gone missing. If you moved it, please return it. It is an accumulation of years of research. If you need me to help you find a place for your project, just ask. I'd be happy to help.
Is it just me? Or are these people doing everything but mining?
Well, maybe they have a day off. The new crossbead appears harmless and would be inconspicuous in an office environment. However, it is exceedingly dangerous. Use extreme caution when working with all third-generation plants.
Have you seen Dr. Garneau?
You shouldn't be here.
Evolutionary implications of human biotics.
Javik, you're just casually checking out a data pad? Nice.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
Alright, let's check in here.
The Turian pain threshold before psychosis is too high.
What if the pain stimuli is applied more quickly?
Interesting. We should look into that.
Even estimating 60 days for complete global starvation is the merciful route.
Absolutely. That's the data to use.
Okay, can we go back to the,
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
Can we go back to the crew quarters?
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Very on it, Shepard. I don't have that. I can't go in there.
feeling.
TGS Mineral Works has an eye on the future. Cutting-edge research drives us forward. Smart minds, smart business. Primary research interests include improving extraction practices and enhancing product quality. Our tour will continue outside the med bay.
Okay.
You shouldn't be here.
I mean, Javik always sounds flat, but...
TGS Mineral Works is focused on...
Hey? TGS Mineral Works is focused on me personally.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Okay. Yeah, where was that camera? Brown Jeremy, personnel ID. Oh, I had an ID number. Since applying recent feedback, your work has shown a vast improvement. Your work with subscribed skin samples we acquired was impressive. You're being given a promotion and a raise in security level access. This review is confidential. Employees are encouraged not to leave reviews in view of others.
Personnel ID. Huh.
Turn back, Commander.
Well, we've got an ID. Let's,
TGS Mineral Works has an eye on the future. Cutting-edge research drives us forward. Smart minds, smart business. Primary research interests.
okay. What's through here?
Attention. Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garno. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garno out.
So he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yes. Just input it at the security terminal.
Okay, good, good. This was a little too dark toned to be Aperture Science. Well, Aperture Science was pretty dark, but... check out the crew quarters.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
ID 231-95.
Access granted.
Identity fraud. We've committed the cool crime of identity theft. I miss you. Why won't you return my emails? Your mother is very ill and needs to see you. I love you. Come home soon. Dad. The quality or the ore samples from Sector 4 are tapering off. As of 1/15/2175, that area will begin decommissioning processing. Head of mining operation, Del Clothemire. I read that it's Del Clothemine. And I was like, Del Clothemine is the best name for a mining supervisor. What do you do, Del? I close the mines? Anyone catch it? I didn't catch shit.
Bunch of in Garno's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
The ship dropped him off a week ago.
Looks like he had full access at one point before going into hiding.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
This Garneau human was headed to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the med bay.
You are in the mineral lab, a low security, all access area. The med bay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
Ashley, what the fuck was that?
Let's go get Garneau.
Ashley, how did you do that thing with your arm? She has had an uncomfortable amount of alcohol, clearly. Like...
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Yeah, when I was doing my tests back in Mass Effect 2, Kalish Algiane, like, spun her elbow around 350 degrees. And that was creepy. I don't know, man. What can you do? Sometimes video games are just haunted. And there's nothing you can do about that. Go to medbay. Oh, this medbay. Oh.
Is that Garneau?
I sure hope not.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him. I am Dr. Garneau.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research. Until the incident.
They attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
I need information.
Whatever's going on here, I need you to focus.
Of course, Commander.
I need you to tell me everything you found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
Doc, you mentioned an artifact in your message.
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you out. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
The darkness?
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
He is not himself. This is not Garneau we are talking to.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
Someone cut the power.
There he is.
Leave this place.
Wait! We need to get to that artifact before he does.
He said it was in the mines.
We'll need to find a different route. Garneau's notes gave us a nav point for the artifact.
The map indicates a service door at the next tram station.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed that way.
How come the Reapers are never going in the opposite direction?
Well, sometimes they're going in the opposite direction because they're coming straight at us. That's true, we've killed 2 Reapers so far. They've only killed me once. Excuse me! Do not form like a marauder tower.
Watch our flank!
I did not know what that did when I fired it. I'm impressed. Ah yes, the head injury system. My favorite part of any trip pistol.
What just happened?
Looks like the door's power supply's been cut.
I'm seeing the trouble spots. Let's send in the repair drone.
We'll need to escort it.
But the drone is damaged. Its power reserves are limited.
Let's make it quick then. One repair done, one to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood.
This is probably what the Black Star was for. This was probably what the Black Star was for, like right here. Probably about to drop a shit ton of something on me. Wow, what a view, though.
Let's head
it
back.
despawned.
Door should be online.
And then suddenly, 3 brutes! In this narrow-ass hallway. And Harbinger returns!
The darkness cannot be breached.
The artifact.
Like in Bryson's office. Move! I got a shot!
Turn back.
Garneau!
Commander, come quickly.
What have you got?
That human was not the one called Garneau. This is, and he's been dead for a while.
So Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh. Anything else useful?
Encrypted data. There is also a personal log with 8 missed calls from someone named Dr. Anne Bryson.
Anne Bryson.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Commander Shepard. You all right?
I think so. I feel strange, but all right.
That artifact, do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here? How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
You tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I remember it just seemed cold. I remember a feeling cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper. What's a Reaper?
What year do you think this is?
2176.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
10 years. They'll be in for a shock. What a mess.
It would seem Leviathan has the power to take down a Reaper, and possesses the ability to indoctrinate.
Do you think it might be a Reaper?
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out here, and more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office, I want you there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
They're powerful and dangerous, that's for sure.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
Bum bum bum. And on that note, or those 3 notes.
Lieutenant Commander Williams said something about enjoying some downtime on the Citadel. Might be a nice break for both of you.
Sometime. On that note, we are done. Tomorrow is more Sonic Frontiers. I think we're close to the end of that one, but we do have DLC afterwards. We do have the DLC ending. So we're going to beat it, and then we're going to have to beat the game again. So that's cool. And in the meantime, I'm going to eat some fried chicken, and I am going to play some video games and watch some anime. And you know, they dabbled with it a little bit in previous games, but it's amazing that it took them this long to it took them like until DLC for Mass Effect 3 to go, hey, you know what we should do? We should do some existential horror. We should really lean into the horror end of things a little bit more. So that's going to be a thing. The Leviathan climax is not to be missed. And I will see you on Tuesday for that. But, for now, good night. I'm ending on time for once. What the hell?